Dark Angel returns. Bassist defends controversial new single Extinction Level Event. Dark Angel's bassist, Michael Gonzalez, isn't letting the haters get him down. Following the release of their highly anticipated new single The Extinction Level Event, he proudly declared his satisfaction with the music they've created, despite the mixed reviews it has received. Just last Friday, on April 11th, Dark Angel dropped their Extinction Level Event, a track that marks their return after a staggering 34-year hiatus. This track serves as the titular piece from their upcoming album, set to hit the shelves later in 2025 through Reversed Records. The album was brought to life at the Armory Studios in Vancouver, expertly executive produced by Dark Angel's own drummer, Gene Hoglan, with production and engineering talents from Rob Shallcross and mixing mastery from Mike Fraser. As soon as the single hit the airwaves, reactions came flooding in from dedicated fans, some of whom were left wanting more. One fan took to Facebook, reminiscing about Ron Reinhardt's standout vocals from the classic A Time Doesn't Heal, asking, "Is that even Ron? What happened to his voice?" The sentiment of disappointment echoed in other comments as another fan commented on the lack of magic in the new release, proclaiming, "And not worth waiting 34 years for." On the critique front, even radio show host Tony Webster didn't hold back, labeling the 4-minute track as absolutely horrendous and wishing he could reclaim that time after listening. Lofty expectations can be a heavy weight, especially after such a long break, and fans were quick to voice their disapproval, with some wishing for a classic vibe akin to the band's legendary albums like A Darkness Descends or Leave Scars. However, it wasn't all doom and gloom. There were fans who celebrated the new sound, with some appreciating the heavy riffs that seem quintessentially Dark Angel, regardless of the lead singer's new vocal style. "Yeah, the vocals are a bit crazy, but the riffs are on point," one supporter mentioned, highlighting the band's unique sound that stands apart from the myriad of metal bands out there. When someone suggested that the criticism might stem from bandwagoning rather than genuine opinions, Gonzalez stepped in to remind everyone, "We made an album for us and where we are at now. Whether it's loved or hated, I'm proud of what we've done." His words reflect the spirit of the band, who are ultimately creating the music they want to share. The title track holds a special backstory too. It was penned by former guitarist Jim Durkin a decade ago, before he faced a long struggle with severe liver disease, which ultimately took his life in March 2023. Gene Hoglan fondly recalled that Durkin left behind a badass tune, emphasizing its true Dark Angel essence, reinforcing that the decision to make it the lead track came from its sheer quality, rather than sentimentality. As the album approaches release, excitement builds. Hoglan himself expressed enthusiasm about the record, stating on the Ever Black a podcast that, "It's a pretty ferocious record. I'm stoked with it." It's a bittersweet return for a band that has weathered deep losses yet continues to push forward. Dark Angel originally rose to fame with their early 80s albums, but they parted ways in 1992 after the release of A Time Does Not Heal. With Durkin's passing and new adjustments to the lineup, Laura Christine now permanently filling in for him, they faced challenges but also opportunities to redefine their legacy. It seems like Dark Angel is ready to capture the new generation of metal fans while remaining loyal to their roots. Only time will tell how fans will respond to this latest chapter of their story, but one thing is clear, Gonzalez and the band are here to stay and make their mark once again.